They're ignoring you. Hey guys, it's Shay in Kentley with Gunlock Hidden Acres. Well, super nice day today, huh?
Chicken.
The chickens. You want to go see your chickens? Yeah. Yeah. Do they like them as much?
Yeah.
They do? Let me see ya. Feed them. Oh my goodness. Oh, did they peck at your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what they do. They're chickens.
Ow.
Say, hello girls.
Ow.
Yeah. Hi girls. Are we not going as crazy over these? They're better. I know. They're not your high maintenance ones. But I think they'll still do. Yeah, chickens. All right, girls. Oh, sorry, I'm not getting you. There we go. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. You want some scratches? Yeah, you want to be on camera? No, don't want to be. Oh, do you want to be on camera? Huh?
Mama.
She's like, what the heck is this? How can we do this all the time?
Mama.
Hi, girls.
Mama.
So, last video, I caught the tail end of him crowing. I caught it. I'm going to show you the clip. It's so cute. It is the cutest little crow. But his coloring, I don't know if you can see in here. It is like teal. So he's like teal and orange. Look at that. Beautiful. Can I show him your crow? Your crowing? Yeah. Okay, gave them some wormies. Their other favorite snack lately has been duckweed.
Yeah.
And it just, you know, I'm trying to get rid of it anyway, so you might as well scoop a couple times a day. I think it's like really good protein anyways for the girls. So they get their wormies all the time, every day, a couple times a day, if I'm being honest. So, and then here lately we've been giving them some duckweed. Would love to clear it out of the pond, but it seems to just grow back all the time. This is the hardest to get rid of. And like I said, we've treated it and it just doesn't seem to help. So I guess we're just meant to have a green pond. Butterfly, yeah. So we're gonna grab the girls some duckweed.
No.
Yeah, Mama's gonna grab it. Okay, off to the chickens.
No.
Are you helping me?
Yeah.
All right. All right, we're gonna make it back to the chickens. Slow as molasses. I've got a little helper holding the duckweed with me. All right, Kentley. You are such a big help.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think the chickens are gonna like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. So with it being cool, puts me in a good mood. So now they get extra snackies for the day. Come on. Between you and wanting to be held all the time and constantly doing these farm chores, I'm exhausted by the end of the day. This is a lot. But we like it, huh? Do we like this little farm life of ours?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go, girls. Here's some duckweed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Da da da. Duckweed. Yeah.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
See you later, girls.
Bye-bye.
Next, if you did not watch our last video, we had taken Ranger to the vet for a lump on near his knee joint, and it was soft, it was squishy, and to me it seemed like an abscess. And then he also developed a lump underneath his jaw. So in my head I'm thinking, okay, it's infection in his joint, now he's got a swollen lymph node. That's where my mind was going. I booked an appointment with a vet, took him in. I did not like the diagnosis. I'm like, it didn't make sense to me. They mentioned it was irritation from rocks, and I'm like, he doesn't have rocks in the corrals that he's in. It's just grass and straw. But again, she kept mentioning, nope, it's just irritation, that's it. But my mama instincts knew better, and I'm like, I just wasn't settled with that answer. I kid you not. The next day after the vet, I went and grabbed liniment, which kind of helps with joint inflamed muscles, and it kind of like helps with circulation. I rubbed that on his joint, and within 2 hours, that lump came to a head and had infection coming out of it. So I'm like, I knew better. I knew that wasn't irritation. So with that being said, now that I know there is infection, I went ahead and called a different vet. So we're gonna have Mr. Ranger looked at again. And we've got a vet actually coming to the house tomorrow to see if he needs an antibiotic, to see what we want to do. He still acts fine. He still eats great. Sometimes like too much. And I have to tell him he can't eat too much because that can actually affect him. But he does. He's great. He still frolics everywhere. It does not bother him at all. But I just want to make sure, now that we know it is truly an infection, I want to make sure if he doesn't need an antibiotic or if he does need an antibiotic. And I would just like to actually find out truly what it is. Because you can Google stuff all day long. And sometimes Dr. Google just makes your mind go all over the place. But the one thing that did stand out to me with the Google doctor, so he was a twin and he was rejected by mama. Well, they mentioned that, you know, if moms don't properly take care of that umbilical cord, bacteria can build up. And it's called joint ill, I believe. And it can actually start to form in the joints. So I don't know if that's what it is, but I'm like, well, that's a huge possibility because mommy did not want anything to do with him. Right. But this mama does. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, this mama wants everything to do with him. He is such a sweet boy. Yeah. Oh, you want him to chew on your fingers?
Yeah.
Oh. Well. Oh, he's like, no, I'm gonna need my mama. There he goes. He is just such a happy little guy. Just a happy little guy. Someone else isn't happy, but he is. So anyways, second opinion coming tomorrow. And hopefully we'll figure out exactly what it is. Okay, then if you have watched the latest videos, you know that we've also had another little rescue bull calf. And as we always say, he's thriving. Go back and watch some of the previous videos. You'll find the one when we first got him. He was in terrible shape, terrible. But we've been nurturing him back to health and he has just been phenomenal. Hey, oh look. This is our little rescue baby. Okay, and he is just doing so good. So good. Huh, baby? Yeah, it's okay. That's what cows do. Yeah. And this one loves head scratches. And when mommy gets inside there with him, whoo, he goes crazy. We want to eventually get the boys pinned together, but with Ranger's infection and with our little rescue calf still trying to get a little bit healthier. He's healthy, don't get me wrong, but just a little bit stronger, because we have to keep in mind, Ranger is basically like a whole month older than him. And Ranger just frolics a little too hard sometimes, and I'm like, he would stomp this little rescue calf. So, both boys eventually will be together, but we're just waiting just a little bit longer. Look at this. Are you enjoying your swing there? Yeah. Right in the middle of Ranger and the little baby. Yeah, is that the little baby? Mm-hmm. And there's our Ranger. Hi, baby. They are just so sweet. They're just the best of friends. Huh, Cantley? Just like you and Ranger are too. Since it is a little bit cooler out, wildlife does tend to come out a little more. So we're gonna go check the troughs. But again, if you watched our latest video, like we have deer every single night. And we always lay out corn or put out corn. And the troughs have been completely full. So we're like, are they just not coming around anymore? Oh my gosh, look at this. That is so sad. Literally, this is all the corn from last night. I don't understand. See, and then there's Mr. Wilson's pile, which I saw him out this morning. He was eating. I don't know what's going on with the deer. Someone had commented saying that cornfields are being harvested right now, so maybe they're just off at the better fields. I don't know, but I hope they come back, because I'm like, this is really sad. We love watching the deer come through, even the raccoons. Like, we love seeing all the wildlife, and to see them not here, it's really sad. Oh, well, at least we've got others interested in the corn. Yeah. Hello, Tom Tom. How is Ranger? I feel like today is a good day. You've got to know all of our outside animals. I think it's time, because I've been mentioning that you need to meet the other animals of the Gunlock clan. Okay. You've kind of seen him previously. He came with the property. The previous owners were actually moving out of the country and into the city. And like I was saying, the previous owners, they were moving from here to the city life, and they were worried that he would try and find his way back home. And since they were moving to the city, that's a lot of traffic through there. So they left him here. And in fact, when we first came to look at this property, I met Tom. Of course, I'm gonna fall in love with any animal that I see. So I met Tom, we were checking out the house, we were really liking it, super interested. You know, we got everything done, closing, but when we went to the closing, that was my first question that I asked the realtor. I said, okay, is the cat staying? And she said, yeah, is that okay? And I was like, hallelujah, yes. So now we have Tom. And Tom is the sweetest guy. We absolutely love him. And him and Gemma just go along so good together. So now he has a friend. So yeah, we've really enjoyed having our sweet Tom here. Oh, is that the time to do this? I'm introducing. Oh. Okay, then this, if you haven't watched other videos, This is Gemma, and this was a stray that showed up the day that my Nana passed. My Nana passed in August. And so this was a stray that showed up, and I believe my Nana had a little, oh, speaking of hand, I believe my Nana had a little hand in this. Gemma? Yeah, so Gemma and Tom. Okay, you want to introduce our doggies? Okay, this is Mr. Yeti. Oh, you know what? Ladies first. I know, you are such a gentleman, but I should do ladies first. Roxy, come here, Rox. Roxy, come here. Okay, come here. Hi-ya. All right. This is Sweet Roxy. She is going to be 13 this year. Can you believe that? So this is Sweet Roxy, and she is the dog that most people talk about. You got them in their 20s. You go through your entire life with them. She was my first dog that is actually my dog. Got to move out with me. Yeah, we've had lots of memories. This is my dog that I got in my early 20s. And her little face is starting to gray. Makes Mama sad. Huh? Yeah. Okay, there's Rock Track. Okay, we'll go back to Yeti. Yeti is Luke's dog, and all three dogs have just fit in fantastic. Yeti is a rescue from the, I think it was Carthage Humane Society. Oh, I forgot to mention, Roxy was also a Humane Society dog. I tell you what, rescue dogs are like the best companions. So this is Yeti, and he is also going to be 13 this year. Then we have our big boy Bubba. Well, I always call him Bubba. He probably thinks his name is Bubba. But this is Royal, and he was also a dog that I got in my 20s. Gifted to someone, that doesn't matter. But I ended up taking him home and keeping him. So we've had Bubba. He will be 10 this year. And if you see it, his foot is wrapped. He had surgery. He had like a benign growth on his leg. And so we got that looked at. Every one of my animals, why do we all have lumps? So anyways, we got him checked out. It was benign, hallelujah. And so he's just still healing up from that. I actually got him from a breeder, and he has been the sweetest dog ever. He's great with Kinley. So with him being so big, you know, it's a little more intimidating when you have a toddler around. He is phenomenal with her. So if you've ever thought about getting a husky, do it. Now, their fur, terrible, terrible. When he shakes off, you can knit a blanket with what comes off of him. But he's a sweetheart. Huh. Anyways, want a belly rub? Yeah, you want a belly rub? Okay. So we just had to introduce you guys. No one's got to meet you guys, huh? Well, I'm glad that we finally introduced everyone, because every time we've made a video, I'm like, we still have not introduced our other animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe. Every time I'm like, I just feel so bad. We always forget them. So now, everyone met the rest of the clan. As always though, we'll see you next time. But first, bloopers. Teal. So he's like teal and orange, but he's still so, oh. Cantley Rain. What did you just do? A good mood, so I was like, you know what? Extra snackies. Kaylee? Ranger, how come every time I get ready to record you, you just decide to use the restroom? Well, you gotta go and you gotta go. Come here. Tom. Come here, kitty. Thomas. Come here.